Loial and the Shienarans finally catch up to Padan Fain and the Horn of Valir. Unfortunately, it is whilst they are being held captive and he's gifting the horn to the Seanchan. After the bare minimum of screen time is spent developing Perrin's connection to the wolves, he remembers he left his charger back in the village where he was captured and ditches Elias to go retrieve it. But oh no, the place is swarming with white cloaks, so he decides to free this random girl from a cage on the off chance she'll be some sort of gravity-defying super soldier. What are the odds? Liandrin takes Egwene, Nynaeve and Elaine through the ways to Falme, where she hands them over to the Seanchan. Nynaeve and Elaine manage to escape, but Egwene isn't so lucky. Meanwhile, Rand and Moiraine are being chased by Landlady Lanfear all the way back to Cairhien. Moiraine warns Rand not to fall asleep because Lanfear can attack him in his dreams, then after chatting to her sister, she tells Rand to go to sleep so Lanfear can attack him in his dreams. Smart. Nynaeve and Elaine sneak into Falme to try and rescue Egwene, but are ambushed again and knocked out. Helmets need to become standard attire at the tower. Egwene is collared by Rhaena and forced to endure torture until she breaks down and accepts her new life as a slave of the Seanchan. I'm not even going to make jokes about this storyline because it is honestly the best part of Season 2. After a wet dream in the desert, Rand wakes up and realises he's made a massive mistake leaving Lanfear and ditches Moiraine to go be with her. I wonder why. Luckily for Nynaeve and Elaine, their attackers turn out to be a yellow sister called Rhaima and her warder. Whilst trying to find a weakness in the collar, Nynaeve accidentally channels too much, alerting the Seanchan to their presence. Rhaima is forced to give herself up so Nynaeve and Elaine can stay hidden. Again, no jokes, just heartbreakingly brilliant television. Meanwhile, Rand dreams of Egwene being tortured in Falme and sets out to save her. On his way out of Cairhien, he bumps into Mat, who agrees to join him. Mat goes to say goodbye to Min, and she tells him about a vision she had of him killing Rand. So Mat bails on his buddies once again, before then being ambushed and knocked out. Seriously, helmets. Perrin and his new White Cloak killing companion Aviendha meet up with two more warrior women on their way to Falme. And they and Aviendha play a nice game of kick the out of each other. Rand, whilst waiting for Mat, is confronted by Lan, who takes him to the Sun Palace where the Amyrlin's seat is waiting for him. Swan shields him from the One Power and plans to hold the dragon prisoner until the last battle. Rand, though, has other ideas, and Dream texts his murderous sugar mama SOS, and she blasts into Cairhien like a mum who's just discovered there's booze at the sleepover. Meanwhile, Mat wakes up in Falme and learns that doing shrooms with a Forsaken is a one-way ticket to a seriously bad trip. Using the collar they got from Rhaima, Nynaeve and Elaine kidnap a Seanchan Sul'dam so they can cosplay their way into the kennels where Egwene is being kept. Back in Cairhien, Rand escapes while most of the Aes Sedai deal with the damage caused by Lanfear. Lan, whilst holidaying with Alana and pissing on trees, apparently discovered that Moiraine wasn't stilled at the end of Season 1, but instead is just shielded from the One Power with a tied-off weave. Rand cuts it and Moiraine opens a waygate so they can travel to Falme. Now everyone is either at or heading to Falme, including the White Cloaks Perrin met earlier, who plan to kick the Seanchan back into the sea.